Hello, doing a review of the Snap Kayak Scout. I have the sit-in version, the Scout. It's a tandem, so me and my wife actually use this. It's quite sizable, but you can fit it into the back of a Prius, and I'll show you a little bit about that. So yes, you can fit the tandem into the Prius. You do need to take a loop and put this through the hole for the tie downs, but it does work. But I'm not going to take the tandem out today. We'll say this: sometimes you have to adjust the seats around and maybe squish in a little bit. Works for me, but may not work for you. Today I'm just taking the solo out though. So basic premise is that you snap these two together, and it's easy to snap one side, but then you have to leverage your hand pushing down here and lifting up here to be able to get this to align properly. So I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I've taken this out a few times and I got to know it a little bit. The boat, it can get blown easily off course by just a little bit of wind. It has a very shallow draft. You can get them from 0.65 with a more of a touring style, but of course this is a recreational style. I find it's a little bit better than just a flat bottom because it's curved, has a curved bottom. But I mean, it does the job. It floats. So some other things to note. This thing isn't really great at draining water. In fact, in one section of it, I had to drill a plug hole. Doesn't really have great handles for getting it into your car, so you have to kind of loop the kayak through your shoulder and then pick up the tailpiece yourself by its small handle. But I think I would add some different handles. Doesn't have a cup holder if that's something that you're looking for. Doesn't have a fishing rod holder. It's basic, but the great thing about it is I can fit it in the back of my Prius and I have no problem storing it. So it's a trade-off, you know. What do you want? And are you willing to put in just a little bit of work to make it comfortable? Another thing, the seat is, you just slide out of it. It's very smooth. So I'll probably end up putting some rubber down or something to keep myself from sliding off. And yeah, that's about it. I really like it. I can cross current in it with no problem. It's a 9-foot boat in the Scout, so kind of an equivalent if you've ever used an Otter flat boat, flat bottom kayak. It kind of tracks like that. And yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. Again, this is the Snap, I think it's called a Scout sit-in kayak. You can also get another version of it. It's pretty much exactly the same by 0.65. It's called a Gemini. Yeah, so get out there and enjoy. By the way, I'm 5'11", and I have plenty of room in this boat.